glass of wine here with Lisa, and we get started here right at 6 o'clock. Welcome to the sale.
What's up? Are you on the like? You are? Do you think you're going to be cold?
I know you're fine.
I have no idea. Alex is coming around. Billy, is Alex coming? It's like 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 10 minutes from sale time. We'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. If you've not yet registered, please make sure you step inside and register. Take your last look around here at this amazing property here this evening. We will be selling the property right under the tent here. And so look around, come right on out here. We've got plenty of good cold refreshments over here with Lisa. So get yourself a water, a rosé, and we'll get started here momentarily. Or from around the country, we would like to do the sale here this evening. So once again, we'll get started here in minutes. Welcome to the sale.
Because it really
It's the same as that. She's popular.
Yeah.
Like, she's showing all of her stuff.
Oh God! Oh my God! You guys are making me really nervous. Yeah.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, come right around here. According to my watch, it is sale time, and we'd like to get started here. So come right on around here. We're going to get started here this evening. Well, I'll tell you what an opportunity tonight, Pat, that we have here. We're up here to 12402 Aboit Center Road here in beautiful Aboit Township. And I'll tell you what, they're not making properties like this anymore. You can drive up and down the road and you're not going to duplicate this. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight. Our PA has gone a little bit, but we are here tonight for the Arnold and Linda Hughes estate. We'll see if that's a little better. Testing 1, 2. There we go. For the Arnold and Linda Hughes estate here this evening. And I'll tell you what, the family's just been A1 to work with.
Might be the batteries.
Testing 1, 2. And so I'll just talk loud here tonight. We are here tonight for the Arnold and Linda Hughes estate. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this has been their home for over 56 years. And they've had a lot of great memories here. And I'll tell you what, the family has absolutely loved the property. And Linda passed away about a year ago, and Arnold passed away a few months ago. And so that's the reason for the sale here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your opportunity. I want to go through the terms and the conditions of the sale tonight and get all the housekeeping out of line. And so we'll see if that's any better. Can you turn me up there a little bit? Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. And I'll tell you, this reminds me now why we do 100 online auctions and only 2 live auctions anymore. And so I want to take just a few minutes and go through the terms and the conditions of the sale and get the housekeeping out of the way here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are selling the property here tonight in just one individual tract. Your bidding is not conditioned upon you obtaining financing. We are considering tonight's sale a cash sale. If you are getting financing, that is fine. You are required to close the property within 30 days. You will be required to put down a 10% non-refundable earnest money deposit here this evening, which we will cash the check and hold that in our escrow account and then bring that to closing with us. There is a 1% buyer's premium charged here this evening. Whatever your bid price is, you will add 1% to that, thus determining the final selling price of the property. We are selling the real estate tonight, subject to confirmation of the sellers. The families came to town tonight to do business. We're fully anticipating new owners here tonight. But Craig and the guys will be conferring with the family here as the bidding slows down here this evening. We're going to give you good, clear, clean title to the property. I've ordered preliminary title work through Metropolitan Title, and your owner's policy is in the in your booklet there. And so we will be giving you an owner's policy of title insurance and the amount of the purchase price. We'll be giving you possession the day of final closing. Now, one little caveat to that. So we will need close to the 30 days to close. The family's going to start removing their furniture here in the next week or so, just as soon, if you're ready to close, just as soon as they have the furniture out and the home cleaned for you, we will be ready to close, but it's going to be right around 30 days. So it's going to be 30 days there, but we will close here within 30 days of the auction. We will be prorating the taxes to the day of final closing. And so the seller will pay all of the taxes up to the day of closing, and your tax obligations will start from that day forward. I have had the property surveyed by McKinney Land Surveying, and a copy of that survey is in your packet there. The cost of that survey will be split 50-50. That's roughly $1,000 a piece. The closing fee to set at the closing table for the insured closing will be split 50-50 between the buyer and seller, and that's $225 per side. And you're buying the property tonight, as is, where is, with no warranties being expressed or implied. You've looked the property over. You're going to be bidding your judgment here this evening. And so the property is on a septic system here. And so the septic disclosure is in your packet as well here. There is no city sewer hookup to this property yet. We've heard a couple different variations of that. I personally went and checked with the city yesterday just to confirm that, and it's just down the road, but not quite here yet. So there's no city sewer here. But once again, before we got cut off here, this has been the huge family home here for many, many years, for 56 years. And I'll tell you what, Pat, you're not going to find another property certainly like we have here today. This is a property certainly that memories are made for. You can go down to that pool house and you can look out over that ravine, and you can look over this ravine and you can just see the possibilities here. They're absolutely endless. They say, Craig, location, location, location. We certainly have it here this evening, so I want you to bid your price. Bid right on. You're going to bid to Isaac Stoller here. You're going to bid to Pat Carter. You're going to bid to Craig Hershey. Is that your name, Craig? You're going to bid to Craig Hershey, myself.
It's his first day with him.
I feel like it. It's always his first day, isn't it? And we've got Karen inside. We've got Lisa over here serving the refreshments. She's doing a wonderful job on that. If you get a little nervous, if you get the bidding slows down, start pouring the wine. I've got a cooler of wine over there. It makes it easier.
Well,
And
Lisa's already finished 2 bottles.
why doesn't that shock me?
I know, I hear you. Yeah.
But we're going to give you a good, quick, snappy sale here. So I think I've been windy enough. Maria Elena, Bob, everybody is Maria Elena. She's the niece here, and she has just been fantastic to work with over the past several weeks here, along with the personal rep, and that's Bob Nicholson. And Bob's running around here somewhere. Bob, where did you get to? I don't know where he took off. He just took a phone call. He is the personal representative from the estate here, and he's also from the law firm of Carson LLP. So he'll be executing the documents here for the estate tonight. So Maria Elena, everything satisfactory? Are we ready to go? And so here we are. There's been a lot of love in this property, Isaac. So here we are. The auction's on. All right, here we go. And you're going to buy it here. And what are you going to give on it? Give $1 million. And you buy it here, but $1 million on it. And you're going to buy it here, but $1 million here. And you're going to be here to get 700,000. Give 500. And now 500. And now $500,000 on it. And you're going to buy it here, but a moment here. And here we go. And you're going to buy it here, but a moment here. Now 500. And now 500. And you buy it here, but you're going to find it. And you're going to buy it here, but you get 300. And now 300. 2.5. But you get 200. And you're going to buy it here, but a moment here. To get 250. And now 200, and you're going to buy people above it here, 250. But a 200 bid, give 250, and now 200, and you're going to buy people above it here to go, and you're going to buy people above it here to 200 bid, you're going to get 250, you're going to get 2.5, you're going to get 3 bid, you're going to get 3 bid here, you're going to get 250, you're going to get 3 bid here, and you buy here, you're going to get 3, you're going to get bid, and now 350. But get 3 bid, but get 3.5, but get 3 bid here, and you're gonna buy it here, but get 350, and now here we go, and you're gonna buy it here, but get 300 bid. I'll tell you what, the property's here tonight. Thank you, 3.5, and now 400, and now 350, but get 4, but get 4.5 bid, and you're gonna buy it here, but buy it here, now 450, and now 450, and you're gonna buy it here, but get a 5 bid, and now 500, and now 500. Here we go, and you're gonna be about 500. He's out 500, and now 500. Say it there, 500, and now 5, but get a 550. I'm at 500. You're going to make even above it here. Now 5 and a half. But you're going to find it here. You look at it off. 5 and a half. You're 6. And now 600 here. You're going to be even above it here. You're going to 5 and a half. You're going to 6 bid here. You're going to be even above it here. You're going to get 600. And now 550. Bid on her here. Bid on her here. You're going to get 6 bid here. And you're going to buy it here. You're going to get 600. And now 600. Say it, ma'am. 600. And now 550. You're going to get 600 here. You're going to be even above it here. You're going to get $600 here to go. You're going to be even above it here. You're going to find. I like her style. 550. 600. And now 550. You're going to get $600 here to go. You're going to be even above it here to 600. I'm at 550. But you get 600 and 550, but you get 600 to bid, and you're going to be able to above it here, but you get a 550, but you get a 575 and 550. Where are you going to duplicate the property like this? Tonight's the night. The stage is set. I'll tell you what, you can find these acre lots all over Boyd Township, but you can't find 10 acres like this. 550. 575, 550, 575, get 600. And now 575, but it gets 600. But 575, but it gets 600 bid, and you're going to buy it above it here. Now 575, but it gets $600,000 on it, 600 here. You're going to get 600 here, quarter. And now quarter bid, he's out back there, Pat. And now 600 here, not quarter. And now 625, your turn, quarter, now half. And now 625, but above it here, now 650. And now 625, but a heavy bid here, 6.5, but it gets 675, but it can have, but it gets 75, but it gets 675, but above it here, now 6.5, but it gets 675, your turn there. I'm at 650. But 675, and now 7, and now 700 bid, but 675, but 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 a quarter, but 7 bid, 7 a quarter, but 7 bid, 725, but here, 7 here, now straight back there, Craig, talk to him, 700, but 725, and now 700, and you buy it here, but 7 bid, 725, but a bid, and now 725, but here, now 700, right next door, and now 700, but 725, but 700, but 725, and now 700, here we go, and you can buy it here.
Property's going to sell.
The property is going to sell here this evening. It's 700,000. Get 725. They come to town to do business here tonight. 700. Give 725. And now 700. And you're gonna buy it here. Get 725 at a bid. And now 700, get 725 at a bid. At 700 right there, to get 725, 725, to get 750. And now 750. And now 750, to get 25 at a bid. 750, now 775. And now 775 at a bid. And you got to buy here, to get half, to get 775, to get 750, to get 775. And now bid under here, to get 750, to get 775 at a bid. And you got to be 775 at a bid. 800. And now 800. And now 800 bid. And you got to buy here, to get 775, to get 800, and out 800, 775, to get 800, now 800 bid, over 775, to get $800. Here we go, you can buy it, here, 800 bid, and you can buy it, here, 800, and out 800, and out 800, 775, to get 800, to get 8 and a quarter, but a bit 800, but a bit 25, to get 800 bid, and you can buy it, here, 25, to get 850, and out 850, your turn, and out 850, but 825, but a bit 800. Hey, Isaac. I heard they're going to put a bunch of hog barns here. That's all I know. 825, 850, 825, 850, 825, 850 bid. One more time. You've wandered a long time. Make it go full circle back in the family. 825, and out 850, and out 825, 850 bid. And you got to buy it, 850. Ladies and gentlemen, now you've been terrific bidders here this evening. I'll tell you what, you've looked the property over. You've been here many, many times. And I'll tell you what, this is your opportunity here tonight. We can always come up with the $25,000, but we can't duplicate a property that we have here this evening. 825, but it went $850,000. 825, but it get 850. 825, but it get 850 bid. And you got to buy it, 825, but it 850. And now 850, 825 at a bid, and you got to buy it above it, 850 bid, and you got to buy it 825. We want to give everybody a fair amount of time. 825, but it went 850, 825. Here we go. 825 and 850 bid, even above it here. I'll tell you what, it's a property that dreams are made of. I was talking to the family. You look over this ravine when it's snowing out there. It's absolutely fantastic. You're not going to duplicate this here in Fort Wayne. Location. We have 825,000 bid. Won 850,000. 825. And now at 850. 825 bid. 850. One more time. The last time I'll ask you. 850. 825. 850. 25. Does anybody else need any more time? 825,000. I want 850. I want 825 bid. 850 bid. 825. 850. Are we all done? Are we all through? 825. So what's he say there, Isaac? 825. 850 bid. 825. 850. 850. 825. 850 bid. 850. Final call. Here we go. 825, 850 bid, 825, here to go, 850, 825, 850, 850, 825, and you're going to buy it, 800 bid, and you're going to be 850, 825, 850, 825, 850 bid, and you're going to buy it, 825, and you're going to be, I'll tell you what, we've been out here in the rain and everything else, Pat. 825, 850. 825, 850, 825, and I, 825, 850 bid, and you got to buy it, 850 bid, 825, 850, 825, 850. Well then, are we all through? I have sold the property to my friends there for $825,000. Let's give them a big round of applause there. And Pat, our new neighbor, is. And I'll tell you what. Yes, the realtor. And his wife, his beautiful wife here. They're so excited. I'll tell you what, they're going to make you wonderful, wonderful neighbors here. And ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the state and the Steffen Group here, we certainly appreciate you attending the sale here today. We appreciate your bidding. And get a soft drink before you leave here. Please be careful pulling out onto a Boyd Road. We do have the officer down there. who is going to help you get out, but we'll get you all signed up. We do have a lot of sales. We have over 25 auctions coming up right now, so make sure you check our website out, stephangrp.com. Have a safe evening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
See you on the next one.
You better be there.
Oh, maybe I'll.
Click, click, click. Hit that mouse. Thank you guys. Did you guys have online stuff going on at the same time? Is there online stuff?
We were just videoing this while we were doing it.